Well, joining us now on Skype with the Speakmans, who understand how Sheridan might be feeling about this and what brings this sort of stress on. Nick and Eva, good morning to you.
Morning.
Good morning.
It's very sad to see this and very hard to deal with, of course. Just as I was making my way into work today, there were billboards around London and on the side of buses. It was quite poignant, you know, with Sheridan's name up there, and certainly not for the next month will she be appearing on stage. What do you think?
You know, nobody's immune to stress, and you know, there is no handbook in life. And you know, when we're in a state of overwhelm, sometimes it's the right thing to do just to step back and reflect on what's happening, so you can address things one thing at a time.
And what do you, in your opinion, Nick, should she be doing now? Because I know she will probably be very stressed about this. She feels she's letting everybody down. She's obviously tried to go back a couple of times. What's your advice to her if she were listening this morning?
Well, you know, the thing is, she's in a situation where essentially she can't win, because if she went back and her performance wasn't up to scratch, she'd get criticised for that. And not being there, she's getting criticised. So, I mean, the thing is, stress is a symptom of overwhelm. And we know that she's, you know, her dad's ill. And she's had a lot of issues. So I think, and she takes her craft very seriously. I mean, she wouldn't be as honoured as she is if that wasn't the case. So as do a performance that's not 100%, I think she's doing absolutely the right thing.
And she has to do this, Eva, in the public eye. Whatever's right or whatever's wrong, there's judgment in all the newspapers and magazines. Yeah,
there is, and regrettably, that's an issue when you're very well known. In that, you know, if most people have got a problem, it's just as big as them and their family. However, obviously, this is on a bigger scale, but also there's a very positive thing to learn from this, in that, you know, it does show that nobody's immune to stress, and it does show that, you know, she's a normal girl, and she's got issues that, you know, that she's finding a little bit difficult and a little bit challenging right now. But great awareness for people that are suffering stress to say, you know, it's not just you. You know, people do suffer with stress. Lifestyle today is very much orientated around stress, because there's a lot of demand, and we don't like to say no to people because we want to be liked and we want to be kind and we want to be helpful. But sometimes there's got to be a point, Eamon, where you just say, do you know, I really need to just step back for a moment. I'm not saying no forever, just not right now.
OK, guys, thank you very much indeed for your thoughts on that. And our thoughts are with Sheridan. We hope she makes a swift recovery. Yeah.